Alright, in this problem, our friend Jeremy has got an unusual shaped backyard here, and he wants to lay down some grass. And we were trying to help him out by figuring out how much grass it is that he needs to go and purchase. So, let's get started. Well, the first thing we want to do is try and break this unusual looking backyard into a couple of figures that we might be more accustomed to working with. So what we're going to do is we're going to take right here at this corner and drop a line down, and you'll notice that we've made ourselves a rectangle and a triangle, which you put them together and they make a trapezoid. But I think we're more accustomed to dealing with these. We can find the area of this rectangle pretty easily, and then we should be able to come back and find the area of this triangle again fairly easily. So the first thing we want to do is find the area of the rectangle. Well, area of a rectangle is length times width. Well, we have the length and we have the width, so all we have to do in this case is multiply. So we're going to take our 15 and we're going to multiply it by 12 and punch that into our trusty little calculator, and you should get 180, and that is going to be square meters. Right, so we have an area of 180 square meters from our rectangle. Now, doing our triangle may be a little bit trickier in this case because they've only given me one measurement on the triangle, and that's this little diagonal, which we call the hypotenuse, as a 20. Well, the line I dropped down should be the same as this 12 over here, so that's a 12 right there. And what we're missing is that base. So what we need to do is use our Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We'll use a as our base down here. B is going to be our 12, so we'll plug that in, so 12 squared. And c is going to be our hypotenuse, which is 20. Alright, so 12 squared is 144. 20 squared is 400. Now we need to solve for a. So a squared equals, we subtract the 144, 400 minus 144 will end up giving us 256. Now, in order to get the a, we take the square root of both sides. So a is going to be the square root of 256, which is 16. Alright. So now we have our base, we have our height, so we should be able to find the area of our triangle. Again, the formula for area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height. So we have 1/2 the base, which is 16 in this case, times our height, which is 12. Now, a little trick, we got half of 16 times 12. So I can go ahead and just take half of one of these two numbers. So I'm going to take half of the 16, which in this case is 8, and now all I have to do is multiply that by 12. So 8 times 12, calculator again, should give me 96. And again, that is in meters squared. And so now I want to take the area of my rectangle that I found, area of my triangle, add them together, and that will give me my total area. So area of the total thing is 180 plus 96. Add those together, you should get 276 meters squared. So Jeremy needs to go out and buy all of that grass, 276 square meters worth. Hopefully he has a truck.